Hey guys, my name is Freedom. Today I'm going to show you how to export FBX 3D models from Google Maps 3D and then import into any other 3D software, for example like Blender, for example iClone, or any other 3D software that it is supports and compatible with the FBX Universal 3D file. So the method that I'm going to show you that will included of the material baking as well. That means the FBX exported were also embedded of the material texture into just one single image, and then finally you can use it easily in any other 3D software like Blender, Unreal Engine, or the UV map. The UV map is just once and everything is game ready. Everything is easier for you to do the 3D animations, remodeling, and game developing process. You can use it as an asset. And I'm going to show you the step-by-step included the legal method that you really get the API from the Google Maps, the Google platform, and you really can get it. So start from now, I'm going to show you step by step how to export the FBX 3D models from Google Maps 3D. The first step, you can just go to my video description. The first one, just get the Blender, the latest version of the installer, and install it in your computer, no matter what versions. For today, the latest version is Blender 3.6.2. If you watch this tutorial, which the Blender already updated to another later version, then you should just go and download and install the latest versions of the Blender. And then just double click to make sure you install it in your computer like me. You can see now I already installed the Blender 3.6 in my computer. That's the first step. And then the next step, you have to make sure you get the Simplygon installer. Right. Get the Simplygon installer as the second step. Now, get the Simplygon installer like me. You can get it from the Simplygon's official site, download from Microsoft. And then you have to make sure you install the Simplygon in your computer and also log in with your Microsoft account. This is the second step, the Simplygon installer. The third step, go and download and get the Blender 3.5.1, the portable versions. You need this. So just 1, 2, 3, get 1, 2, 3. The third one is get Blender 3.5 portable. And the fourth one, get the Blosm, get the Blender OSM plugin for Blender. You can get it from the official site here. It is from the Gumroad. Get it from the Gumroad. Get it from the URL here, and you can just get it for free. This is a fair price. You can put 0 if you want. Then click purchase. It is just a fair price. It is up to you. You can donate to the developer as well if you want. Alright. So once you already purchase with a fair price, then you will lead to the download site. Then you have to download these two folders. The first one, you have to download the Blender OSM zip folder. Alright, it is just one. So totally 4 of this you have to get it to start this tutorial, to start to capture the Google Map 3D. So the first step, what you are going to do is, after you already install the Blender, you have to install Blender latest version before the Simplygon. Once you already finish install the Simplygon installer, then search for Blender, the latest version, right click here, open the file location, then right click the shortcut again, properties, open the file location again. Then it is going to lead you to the Blender latest version, the directory. Let's say this is Blender 3.6. Go into the Blender 3.6 under the scripts, adds on, then scroll down. You should be able to find the Simplygon add-on. The Simplygon. So far now, this is the Simplygon 10 add-on. Just right click and copy this. Then go to the Blender 3.5.1 portable. Paste it into Blender 3.5.1 directory. Just open it. 3.5 scripts, adds on, paste it into this folder. Just press Ctrl V to paste it. For today, we are going to use the Blender 3.5 just because of on today, the 6th September 2023, the Simplygon still not compatible with Blender 3.6. So we need to use the Blender 3.5, and the Simplygon is a plugin that can bake any of the materials in Blender. So we need the Simplygon. The next step, once you already have this Simplygon and you already copy to the Blender 3.5 portable directory, the next step, just open the Blender portable, Blender 3.5 portable. Then just wait for a while. Now it is loading. I'm going to show you the next step. The next step is to install the Blender OSM plugin. You can see the Blender OSM plugin. I already put it on my desktop. This zip folder. You no need to extract it. You have to click File. Sorry, you have to click Edit, Preferences. Then click the add-on. Click the add-on. Click Install. Then search it. Search it from your where you put the plugin. I put it here. The Blender OSM.zip. Just double click. Then it is going to install this add-on, this plugin. Then you have to make sure you tick and activate it. Next, and here search for Simplygon. Then the Simplygon already installed just now, and the plugin already copied to Blender 3.5 portable directory. Just need to make sure you tick it. Make sure you activate the Simplygon 10 and close now. So this Blender 3.5, if you press N, you should be able to see the Blender OSM plugin already here, and then the Simplygon plugin also already here. Now we already finished off the preparations. We can start to go to the Google Map platform to get the API. So how to get the API? First, you have to make sure you click Edit, Preferences, and search for OSM. Sorry, the Blender OSM, BLOSM. Make sure you expand it. Once you expand it here, then you should be able to see that there's a space here for you to key in the Google Maps 3D API key. But before you get it, you have to make sure you go to the Google Cloud. So I'm going to show you step by step. First, you can just go to my video description, scroll down, go to my video description. Then I already put a link here. This is the link to create an API. To create the Google Maps API, you can direct click into this link. It is going to lead you to the correct way, the correct place. Now, make sure you already log into your Google. For example, I already logged in. I already signed into the Google, so this link is applicable. You can direct click click from my video description, it is going to lead you to here. And the first step, you have to click create a project. Then you can put a project name, or you can just maintain it as a default. Then click create. Then now the Google Cloud is creating the project. At the same time, it is going to give you an API key. The API key is showing soon. Just wait for a while, maybe a few seconds. Before that, if this is the first time you just created, just click finish account setup. Once you already done the building account setup, then you can go to my video description again to click the create an API link. It is going to lead you to the same place. Then click into the project that you set up just now. And wait for a while. Now it is loading. Next, you should be able to see your API key is at here. Just click show key. Then copy the API key. Then back to your Blender. Back to your Blender 3.5. Paste your API key at here. Ctrl V to paste it. Next, scroll down, go to my video description. Click enable map tiles API. This is very important. You need to enable it. Open it in a new window. Paste it there. Then click enable the map tiles API. If you not yet enable it, here it is going to show an enable button. Now I already enabled it, so it show me the manage button. You can click and have a check. The API is enabled. Now you can see the API of the map tiles, it is already enabled. So if you click this, it is going to disable. Because of you already enable it, then hence here it is going to show a disable button. Do not click the disable button. If it is enabled, then you click it to enable it. Right. Once done this step, just have a check. The API key already there. Next, you have to choose a directory to store the downloads. You can just choose your desktop. I'm going to choose the desktop, and I create a new folder as demo 05 map folder. Then press enter, double click into that, then click accept. So now you can see the folder already set, then the API key already filled in. Then that means you can start to import the Google Map 3D. The first step, just close this and press A to delete everything. Then press N. The Blender OSM add-on already at there, the add-on already there. Click it, then click select. Once you click select, it is going to pop out into your browser. Then it is requesting to ask you to select from the map, and I can search it here. For example, I love the Eiffel Tower, Paris. It is here, the France, Paris. Now this is the Eiffel Tower. You can see this is exactly Paris. Paris, where is the Eiffel Tower? I can search it again. Right, it is here. Once done the selections, next click show selection rectangle, and here you can reselect it again. I just want the Eiffel Tower and the surrounding. I want this bridge as well. So once done this step, just click copy, and then back to your Blender 3.5. Here click paste. Once you paste already, next step, the OpenStreetMap here, you have to change it to Google 3D Tiles. And then the level of details as demo, I'm going to choose the highest level of detail, building with more details. And then I'm going to click import. At this moment, maybe you need to wait for a few seconds or maybe 1 minute. It is going to show not responding at here, but you need to be patient and wait until it finish loading. Now the Blender 3.5 is downloading the Google Maps 3D tiles from Google just by using the API. So you have to wait for a while, just be patient. It is going to load in. Now you can see once the not responding words already disappear, that means it already successfully loaded. When I scroll down, you can see the Alpha Tower already loaded. I click here to turn on the texture. And this is really a 3D mesh. The next step, what I'm going to do is just bake all the materials. To bake all of the materials, you have to click the Simplygon and make sure you already select the 3D tiles. Then click Add LOD Components. Choose the basic aggregation with material baking. Then expand it here under the mapping image setting, the output material setting. You have to change it to become a high resolution, 4096. Here also 4096. This is the image texture resolutions to make sure all of the details still can see. And then just scroll down, click process. Make sure you already selected the mesh. If you click the empty area, it is going to deselect it. So you have to make sure you take it. Make sure the Google 3D tiles is at there. Then you click process. At this moment, it is processing and you have to wait for a while. Here is 0%. You have to wait until it is 100%. Now it already finished process, and just check the mesh. This is a process mesh node. Now if you unseen everything, you just seen the process LOD. Now you can see this is the process LOD, and this material already baked. We can just export it. So the first step, you export as FBX. But you may just check the material and have a look. First, just delete this. Wait, do not delete it. Just export as FBX first. Select this and export as FBX. So now, I'm going to create a folder here, 06 FBX exported. So first, I click File, Export, FBX, and then the path mode I choose copy, and then turn this on, click Export FBX. Where's the location that I exported? Just wait for a while. While it is exporting the FBX file, it is going to show not responding, but same as just now, you need to wait for a while until it finishes. And where's the FBX file? Click File, Exports FBX. It is in Document folder. Just now I forget to select here. So I export again. Under the desktop, FBX exported, I just make sure here, copy, export FBX. Now it is exporting. Right, now this is the FBX file. Next, export the material. Just go to the UV editing. And then under the UV editing, we are going to export this big material. Just click image, click image, save as, and save it on the desktop, FBX exported. This is the material, this is the texture. I just named this as texture. Map texture. I click save. Then you can just check it. You already have an FBX with the baked material. You check this baked material, you can see under this baked material of the material already baked to become just a single PNG file. Right, now we are going to reprocess these two. First, you can just open your Blender latest version. This is the final step. We are going to really embed the texture, the material texture inside the FBX. So now, this is a new Blender project file. I press A to delete everything. Then I click File, Import the FBX file from my desktop, the FBX exported. Then I import the FBX file. Then have a check. Now it shows not responding again just because of it is loading. Now I turn on the texture, and always remember this material texture is just compatible with the Blender. And then now you can see the Google 3D tiles and the LOD. First you have to click the Google 3D tile and just delete it. We only want this. And then go to the material, just click minus to delete everything from here, because we don't want the original formats. We just want to create a really simple baked material. We click plus new, and then the base color, you click these dots and choose image texture. Then click open to open the image texture that you exported just now, the map texture. Double click. Then at this moment, it already becomes just a simple image texture and everything well done. Then we can just click File and export FBX on the desktop as the final. Just create a new folder, 07 final FBX with material, with embedded material. Then the path mode, you have to make sure you choose copy and then turn this on. Here, name this as Alpha Tower Paris 01. Right now, I really export the final FBX and just have a look. This is the magic of the moments that you successfully exported out the Google Map 3D as FBX file. We check it back. I'm going to just close everything unnecessary. Now it is here, the final FBX exported with material. Just double check, I double click it. First, this is the Microsoft Windows 10. It opened by using the 3D viewer. And now you can see it successfully loaded into the 3D viewer. Now I'm going to test with another third-party software, just for example the iClone 3D Exchange 7. Just have a look. And I'm going to open like iClone. Here I close it. I just want to try is that it is really a good FBX model with the material embedded. Click OK. Alright, now it is awesome. Now you can see all of the materials already successfully loaded in. It is an Alpha Tower 3D model. I try to open with iClone, for example, the iClone 7. the real-time animation software. This is just a final test to test whether it works or it doesn't work. Now, with the first software, this is the second software, iClone 3D Exchange 7, proven work. The first time when I double click it, it opened with the Microsoft 3D Viewer just now. It proven work. Yes, it works. And the third software I test with the iClone 7 3D animation software. And this is the third software for the real test. I drag and drop the FBX file into here. Now it is importing the FBX file to check is that all of the texture already embedded. Check with the texture. Yes, now you can see everything embedded already, everything successfully loaded. It is really awesome. This is the 3D mesh of the Alpha Tower. It is really good in the real scale, and you can perform your 3D animation here. Of course, this LOD is just a little bit messy. It is not perfect 3D model. If you want to really create a realistic 3D model, you need to perform a 3D modeling skill, not direct get it from the Google Maps API. Alright, that's all for today about my tutorials on how to export the FBX from Google Maps 3D and really make it become a 3D models with embedded big textures. And it is game ready for your Unreal engines, like game engines like Unreal Engines, Unities as well, or any other third-party 3D software. For any 3D software, the FBX file is a universal 3D file that compatible with all the softwares. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you love my videos tutorials, if you feel all these tutorials are very helpful to your 3D modeling, 3D animation and 3D game developing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the mini bell and select all, so that when next time I publish a new videos, tutorials or sharing, you'll receive a notification immediately. See you in my next video. Enjoy. Happy 3D modeling, 3D animation and 3D game developing. See you.